Welcome back to Old Charles, the show where we dig through your pockets and piggy banks to uncover the hidden stories and surprising values of everyday coins. Today, we're tackling a coin that millions of Filipinos have held in their hands. A coin that, for many, is a piece of their childhood or daily life. I'm talking about the humble 1993 One Peso coin. Not if you've ever found one of these while cleaning out an old drawer, or if you just got one as change from the paylink, you might have asked yourself the golden question: is this thing worth more than 1 peso? Well, buckle up, because the answer is a classic. It depends. We're going to dive deep into the history, the design, the errors, and the shocking truth about the value of the 1993 One Peso. The 1993 One Peso is part of the Flora and Fauna series, one of the most beautiful and beloved coin series ever released by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. On the obverse, the head side, you'll see the iconic Philippine flag, the official name of the country Republica ng Pilipinas, and the year 1993. Simple and proud. Now, flip it over to the reverse, the tail side. This is where the magic is. You'll see the denomination, 1 peso, the seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And most importantly, our two featured stars, the Philippine Eagle and the Wailing Orchid. This design isn't just for show. The Philippine eagle, or Pithecophaga jeffreyi, is one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world, and a critically endangered national symbol. The Wailing, Vanda sanderiana, is often called the Queen of Philippine Flowers. This coin is a tiny, circulating piece of art celebrating the country's natural heritage. In terms of composition, this coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy. It's magnetic, it has a silver-like color, and it weighs about 6.1 grams. So, if you have a coin that matches this description, you've got the standard 1993 One Peso. Alright, let's get to the heart of the matter. You have this coin. What can you actually get for it if your 1993 One Peso has been in circulation? If it has scratches, scuffs, its luster is gone, and the details are a bit soft, then I have some straightforward news for you. This coin is worth exactly face value. 1 peso. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas minted over 155 million of these coins in 1993. It was a massive, standard circulation issue. Because they are so incredibly common, a worn specimen has no numismatic premium. It's worth its weight in, well, 1 peso. It's a fantastic piece of history to keep, but it won't buy you a new car now. If you have a coin that was saved from circulation, maybe it came from an original bankroll or a mint set, that's a different story. A brilliant uncirculated, BU, 1993 One Peso, with its original mint luster, no bag marks, and sharp details, does have a small premium. You could expect to sell this for. Returning from exile, declared the independence of the Philippines on June 12, 1898, and established the First Philippine Republic. The Philippine-American War, 1899–1902***. The U.S., having acquired the Philippines from Spain through the Treaty of Paris for $20 million, refused to recognize the new republic. This led to the bloody Philippine-American War, which resulted in American victory and the beginning of U.S. colonial rule. Benevolent assimilation***. The U.S. introduced a policy of Americanization, establishing a public education system with English as the medium of instruction. Road to self-governance***. Americans established a civil government and gradually allowed Filipinos greater participation. The 1935 Commonwealth of the Philippines was established with Manuel L. Quezon as its first president, a transitional government intended to prepare the country for full independence after 10 years. World War II and Japanese occupation, 1942–1945***. The Japanese Empire invaded and occupied the Philippines. The period was marked by brutal warfare, e.g., the Bataan Death March, and a strong guerrilla resistance movement. The country was devastated by the war, culminating in the Battle of Manila in 1945. Independence***. The United States granted the Philippines full independence on July 4, 1946. Post-war recovery**. The new republic faced the immense task of rebuilding a shattered nation, the Marcos era. 1965 to 1986***. The presidency of Ferdinand E. Marcos began with promise but descended into authoritarian rule. He declared martial law in 1972, ushering in a 14-year period of one-man rule marked by human rights abuses, crony capitalism, and massive debt. The People Power Revolution, 1986**. A peaceful, popular uprising, known as the EDSA People Power Revolution, ousted Marcos and installed Corazon Aquino, widow of assassinated opposition leader Benigno Ninoy Aquino Jr., as president. This restored democracy and became a world symbol of non-violent change. Contemporary era ***. The post-EDSA era has been characterized by the ratification of a new, democratic constitution, 1987. Continuing challenges with poverty, corruption, and inequality. Peace processes with internal separatist groups, e.g., the Maro Islamic Liberation Front, leading to the creation of the Bangsa Maro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, BRMM. Economic growth and a prominent role as a source of overseas workers, hailed as modern-day heroes navigating complex international relations, particularly with the United States and China, especially in the context of the South China Sea disputes. We are doing a deep dive. We are going to move beyond shiny and dull and learn the professional language of coin grading. By the end of this video, you will be able to look at any 1993 One Peso and accurately assess its condition and its true market value. Let's begin. Before we can grade, we need to know what we're looking for. We need to understand the coin's skin. Let's break down the key terms. This is not just shininess. Luster is the microscopic frost or cartwheel effect of light reflecting off the undisturbed, original flow lines from the minting process. It's the life of the coin. A coin with full luster is vibrant and dynamic under a light. A coin without luster is flat and lifeless. These are small, abraded lines or nicks. They are called bag marks because they happen post-minting, when coins were rattled together in bags during transport. They are very common on modern coins and are expected, but their quantity and severity matter. These are deeper, more singular lines, often caused by a coin scraping against a hard surface. A deep scratch can dramatically lower a coin's grade. These are small, localized areas of metal displacement, often on the rim or high points of the design. This is the natural oxidation of the metal over time. It can range from beautiful, rainbow-like hues to ugly, blackish tarnish. Natural, attractive toning can add value. Corrosive or spotty toning detracts from it. This is the most critical factor for circulated coins. Where is the gradual loss of detail on the highest points of the design from friction, from being in pockets, tills, and hands? This coin has been through a lot. It is barely recognizable. The date and design are almost completely worn away. It may be bent or holed. For the 1993 One Peso, this is a step up. The date is now fully readable, but the rim is worn down into the design. The eagle's feathers are a smooth, flat blob. You would only keep this if it was a rare coin, which the 1993 is not. Now the major design elements are clear, but heavily worn. The rim is distinct from the design. On the reverse, the feathers on the eagle's body are mostly merged, but you might see some separation on the wings. The letters of Banco Central are full but flat on top. Value, face value, 1 Cuban peso. This is a classic, circulated but well-preserved look. In fine, F12, about half of the eagle's feathered details are visible. In very fine, VF20, nearly all the feathers are distinct, though the finer lines are soft. The wailing orchid shows clear petal separation. This is a nice coin for a beginner's collection, but for the common 1993, it's still only worth Cuban peso 1 to 5 Cuban pesos. This coin looks uncirculated to the naked eye. But under a magnifier, you can see light wear on the high points, often seen as a slight bloom or softening of the sharp detail. It may have noticeable bag marks from very brief contact with other coins. A coin in AU condition can be worth 20 Cuban pesos to Cuban peso 50***, as it's appealing to collectors who want a near-perfect example without paying a premium. And now, we enter the realm of the uncirculated coin. These coins never saw circulation. They came straight from the mint into a bank bag, a collector's tube, or a mint set. This is the bottom tier. The coin has no wear, but it may be covered in heavy bag marks, have a dull